Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Be here with the UntitledGameShow.com, and welcome back to another match of how to make your opponent forfeit the match in Pokemon X and Y. So these matches are quite interesting. The whole point of them is to stall so long that your opponent will quit the match, and it's just for fun because it's kind of screwed up. So let's see if we could actually do it. So first thing first, RCS is usually fast enough to increase Perish Song, which is the first thing we need to do. Every Pokemon on the field will die in 3 turns unless they switch out. And I was just hit with some weird ass attack. First time seeing that one in X and Y, which looked pretty damn cool. All my stuff was slowed down. I went ahead and used Magma Storm on Swampert. Now he's stuck in the match for another 4 to 5 turns, so he's guaranteed dead at the moment by Perish Song. And I don't gotta worry about him no more. All I gotta do is just sit there and protect myself as he ran. Next up, the spider is stuck now as well. Now he's stuck there for 3 to 4 turns. Now he's guaranteed dead. Umbreon uses confusion, which is fine. It doesn't matter at all because Arceus is now going to be able to switch right out, which is his whole entire objective. Now my opponent cannot switch out, so he has no more plays to make. Alright, next up we're going to go ahead and switch into the next Pokemon who will be able to affect everybody on the field with another Whirlpool, which is Lapras. The strategy all started with me individually with Lapras, but I realized, wait, Arceus is pretty fast and he can learn this move too. But first thing we're going to do right now, we're going to use Protect on Heatran just so that Heatran doesn't got to take no damage from Swampert. We're going to switch out Arceus into Lapras. So that's what I need to do next. Next up, all we're going to do for my dude right here, which is Empoleon, we're just going to use Substitute. Now we just sit here and stall as long as we could kill three of their Pokemon or just stall out. My opponent will have to forfeit the match. Now my opponent's going to think they're going to have a chance to win because I'm not going to be actually attacking them. So this is going to give them a good chance to think about, wait, what strategies can I actually use against Pokemon that might be faster than me? He doesn't realize that I'm not playing for speed. I went ahead and protected myself. They have 2 more turns until they die. So the only thing I gotta do now is switch out. So right now what I'm actually gonna do is use Magma Storm and Whirlpool. Just in case if Umbreon switches out just trying to be smart, he's gonna get caught either way. Next up I'm gonna switch right back into Arceus so that I can trap him one more time. So the Whirlpool and the Magma Storm is not actually meant to really do damage. It's literally just to keep them in place. It just happens to be the fact that Magma Storm is pretty damn good at keeping people trapped as well. Perfect. I went ahead and used my Quick Claw. Mr. King Penguin switches out. Arceus comes back out. Whirlpool goes into effect. But not really, because Whirlpool's fucked up for some reason. Heatran is killed because of... I forgot that with Heatran right there was weak to ground type moves 4X, so that's just my fault. So if I'm correct, what will happen next is what I need to happen next, technically, we'll just bring out Latios. And we need the 2 Pokemon with the song moves to just survive. So let's just take care of Umbreon. It's kind of getting on my nerve. Hopefully I can just inflict a status to him. So I've already lost 1 Pokemon, which doesn't really matter to me much. We're just going to go ahead and use Recover one more time. Like I said, guys, I'm just stalling while my opponent thinks of every single strategy it can to survive this, because his Pokemons are definitely going to die this turn. By making myself use Recover as Arceus, any damage I receive this turn will be recovered instantly right back. Yeah, Beko, I am still trying out the strategy, and it's working excellent. I've already had 3 people to quit out. It's a fun as hell strategy. I can't lie. This is just so mean. So he uses Volt Switch. Weakness policy goes into effect once I'm hit with Volt Switch, which is the whole point of that. Yeah, Bako, you missed the last match. It was funny as hell. Right now, with this guy, I'm just literally stalling. I want to see what people will do, given the opportunity to come back. So unfortunately, all the whirlpools ended too early for some odd reason. So nobody ended up dying. So we just gotta try again. If that doesn't work, then this is what I just do. I just go on the offensive. So I really don't want to go on the offensive, but if Whirlpool doesn't work out or Magma Stone work out the way I wanted it to work out, I just go on the offensive, take out the Pokemon, just leave them with 3 Pokemons left, and just call it a wrap. So once he has 3 Pokemons left, it doesn't even matter. Like I said, this team could literally kill many other teams, so if I want to switch to doing damage, I sure as hell can. I just played using the Perish Song strategy just for the hells of it. As you guys see, like I could have killed them like in the first turn, but I didn't want to end it like that. I wanted to end it with them rage quitting out. So now I should have the ability to make him rage quit because he wants to be lucky and have to be able to volt switch out of my way and switch out. I do not want them to switch out, so now he's guaranteed he's going to lose. So all I'm going to do now is just use Parasong and force him to stick there. So this is kind of messed up with with the whole thing right now of, well, as you guys clearly see, 4 Pokemon. I have 5 Pokemon left. He has 3 Pokemon left. So all I gotta do now is just stall. Delphox is out, but his attacks are way weakened. And now all I gotta do is this. Well, you know what? Let's kill Swamparton. He might be a little annoying. Everybody else, let's just slow them down. So everybody listen to the sweet music and go to sleep. It's a pretty cool move. We just killed Swamparton because he was gonna be annoying. If I switch into Emperor King, as I like to call him, or King Penguin, he would have died because of a ground attack. So Perish Song is in effect, and here's where I just literally stalled out for time. Now he cannot kill all my Pokemons. So we're going to sit around and see how long it takes for my opponent to literally quit the match. Or forfeit. Let's see which one happens first. So here's where it gets interesting. All I gotta do is use shift over here to waste time. For him, we're just gonna use Thunder Wave again. For Arceus, we're just gonna use recover. So now I just don't attack at all. Now I just sit around and waste time to see what they do. Seeing as I have 6 Pokemon, some of them do have low health, but in a situation like this, I would say they are really at a big disadvantage. And I can understand somebody forfeiting, but yikes. Because now they have a time limit. They're going to have 3 turns to try to kill my Pokemon. I just did that. Just use recover. Okay. Now they have 2 turns left. Now my other 2 Pokemons do have pretty low health, so it's not impossible that they could kill them or not. It's just more or less if they want to. But because we might have some issues with the good old Spidey right here, so we're just going to go ahead and kill the spider because he could attack enough people. So it looks like he's still fighting, which I respect that. I want to see what happens. So let's kill the spider now. Like how the spider is dead, I want to see what he's going to do. I wonder if he has no fire attacks on Delphox. Delphox is a fire type. So he has literally 1 turn to either come back, which is kind of impossible now. If I would have left the spider out, he might have been able to do something, but I doubt it anyways because I thought he was going to be able to kill Arceus with Delphox with using a pretty good fire move like Fire Blast or something, but it doesn't seem like that was going to happen either way. So I kind of didn't have to attack. I probably could have just kept on stalling away. But right now, we will just use Perish Song one more time for fun. Recover with Arceus. And call it a wrap. For everybody, yeah, for Baco, even though there's a breakup on the audio stream, for Twitch, when I upload this to YouTube, it's going to be perfectly fine because I'm recording it locally. So once it's actually on YouTube, the stream will look perfectly fine. And Arceus has died. Kyogre has died. Delphox has died. Leaving only Lapras with literally no health. Almost no health left, and I won because of that. And that's the stall strategy. Nobody actually, he didn't forfeit, so I respect them. But the other guy who had all legendaries did forfeit. It seems like the people who don't play legendaries have more faith in their Pokemon of winning because it seems like the people who do play legendaries just have say they have legendaries and constantly think they're gonna win. But I haven't lost with the strategy yet. Only to Gem, but Gem knows what I was doing. Gem knows how I play, so to somebody who doesn't know what I'm gonna do, it's gonna probably work pretty well. Because when I faced Gem, he knows how I play Lapras, so he expected me to do that stupidness. But anyways, guys, I want to actually do a real battle. I'm tired of actually doing this. I know this works now, and that was the whole point. I'm not going to continue doing this thing forever. So I'm going to switch over to doing some actual ranked battles with a team.